Alright, so here's the deal. I started recording this, got interrupted the first time, so I took a break. Then I went at it for about an hour and a half, so just to let you know, this will be a longer one. But then I realized that my mic was way too low. So instead of trying to salvage that one and splice the other crap together, I made a giant cup of coffee and decided to just start over. So this is that. So let's get at it. Alright, so I don't know, it's been a while since I was on just parsing through Gallica looking at stuff, but I think I just saw this on the front page one time. So this is the title here from 1555 allegedly. But I took the title over here. It's Universal Cosmography according to both ancient and modern navigators by this guy from the French town of Grace. So, what the hell? So this is pretty interesting. It's has a bunch of different maps and stuff in it. Pretty cool. Hopefully these will load. I shouldn't even say anything, but that was one of my issues then too. Suddenly these just didn't want to load anymore. So this is cool. These guys look real friendly. We will see this bird throughout the whole thing. Typical water, sea monster, horse, snake, serpent thing. Can't remember if it's every 2 pages or not. Maybe not. Not yet. Once you get into it though, yeah, here we go. So you'll have to, well, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, please forgive me, but this is like a titty earth projection. Another, let's see, this is a Arctic pole up here. Another common thing is gonna be these dudes. Well, not, it's not always these dudes, but like cherubs, and some of them have skulls, like blowing skulls like out of their mouths, and some of them have like suns coming out of their mouths, and some of them have flowers. So I don't know what that is about, but it's gonna be everywhere. Labrador, I believe. I'll move my screen a little bit. There we go. Europe, Italy. Ship. Sea monster. There's all sorts of weird stuff in the oceans, and there's weird, well, you'll see. I ain't gonna spoil it for you. This is another weird projection. I guess this is a type of globe. This is the North Pole, Arctic Circle. Yeah, see here there's a skull, and he's blowing out flowers. So I don't really know what that's about. There's a lot of ships, and there's a lot of ships blasting each other with cannons. What is that? That's some lakes, I guess. This thing is seen a couple times too. There's this dude killing I don't know, sometimes it looks like a dragon. I don't know what the hell it is here. Seashells. Anchors, I don't think there was anything too weird on this one. Not the first one, but on this one. Tartary. See that a few times. See, this one got flowers. This one has suns. So, like, I don't know what to make of that, but there it is. So here, Antarctic pole. So it's weird too that this is referred to as the Antarctic pole, but this landmass is called Austral or whatever it says, which I'm assuming is Australia. See, we got these dudes up here, then on the sides got this dude, and I think one of these guys has flower. That's we'll go back to it then. Oh no, I'm wrong. I thought one of them had flowers here, but I guess not. Bottom? Nope. It's weird that to me that it's different all the time, because like, these dudes have to be to represent something, and the fact that some of them are these cherub guys, some are these old looking guys, and some are a skull like that other one. There's got to be a point to that. So yeah, then here in Africa, does it say Africa somewhere there? Here we got monoculi. So apparently a giant one-eyed dude's around here, according to this. I mean, it looks pretty giant. I guess he doesn't have to be giant, but elephant's pretty giant. It's at Asia Minor. Ice cap. Is that Canada? I don't know. Some of them are upside down too. Some of these gotta get flipped around. There's so much stuff on some of them. North America looks weird too when we get to that part. I could screw it around and go to the next one. If you have to, yeah, these are names. See, this is the third one. They're like numbered. Can't figure out which button to push. Oh yeah, so this one, I think this is one of them. They have weird, I don't know, maybe not. I must have skipped it. There's one where these one of these guys is looking right at you, and it's funny. Oh, this is the same ass one. I'm dumb. Oh yeah, here we got some different stuff going on. Got the three old looking dudes again. Cherub guy with flowers. Skull guy with skulls. Skull guy with flowers at the pole. Skull guy with flowers on the other side. So you see what I mean? Like, there's a reason they're different on these different projections. I just don't quite grasp what that is. This guy. Equator. So yeah, here we have Florida. I assume this says Canada. Is this like Terra New, like New Terra, like Newfoundland? But doesn't, this would be like the United States. This coast is weird, ain't it? So I was thinking about if it's unless it's just me, but what's the thing they talk about? Like Lake Cannabis, I think. UAP's talked about it, other people. I've looked up stuff about it. It's like mythical, supposedly. Tartar or Tartary or something. I don't know. It seems weird to me. Like, is California underwater? Or does... I'm not sure. It seems weird. And there don't seem to be Great Lakes either. But I don't know, maybe... maybe it's too far away. I don't know. But there are maps, with no Great Lakes when they certainly should be there. It's pretty interesting. What else is on this one? Probably about it. No, it's ships, sea monsters. Here's a ocean rat or some kind of thing. And next one. There's also these weird, I guess they're like the legend for the map, or like what did you call it, like the scale for the map, but of course this one doesn't have it now. Well, I'll just shut up till we see one. This is a weird projection too, because it's like, I was trying to figure out if it was, concave or convex. I think it's just a globe split in two, but you can like see through the backside, so it's weird. And again, we have all the blowers. See, Terra Austral. I didn't even think before to look that up, but I could. Is that what it is? Oops. Austral. Oh. That's real helpful. Oops. That's about as good as me guessing. The hell. Peru, I think there's... So that it goes through, there's just, closer, more detailed maps of kind of each region as we go through it. Barbary. Old guy. North Pole. Let's get on with it. There's another weird one. So firstly, got this whole situation again. This guy killing this thing. Crown. I think I mentioned it on a different map before, but about stuff like this, maybe not necessarily on here, but on some maps, like UAP has said about this sort of stuff, and other people being added, to like hide stuff. It sort of looks like that on other maps, or where there's like a big ship in the ocean, just kind of never know, I guess. So even here again, when they have all these people and they're different, have sheriff dudes up here, a blonde beard. This guy looks like he's baked or something. And then different ones down here. No flowers or nothing this time. Is that I? Is that an I or a 1? I don't know. So I think we're at the North Pole again. Oh man, sorry. I'm terrible at this. Tartary, or yeah, Tartary. What is this? I don't know. Is this Tartary and Tarda? Maybe I'm just not seeing it right. I don't know. But I noticed that, I mean, obviously you can see here, but like all the land is connected, or at least, you know, according to this projection. But see, this is the Red Sea. There's like a closer map of this later, but it's all full of people. Like, it's red from being full of murdered people. It's pretty bizarre. Let's see what else is on here. Tons of weird sea monsters, and then, oh, I keep trying to say stuff that I'm not supposed to say. I'm just saying there might be those dudes with giant ears and guys with faces on their bodies and shit then. It's pretty funny. Onward. Oh, and these. This has been bugging me too. What the hell are these things? And what are these ridiculous grid lines that aren't even grid lines? Because, like, this one isn't even too abnormal or obnoxious. You know, it's just giving you your orientation, right? But there's other ones later where there's like 5 of these, and I don't understand what the hell they're supposed to be. This is something that shows up later too. I don't know if this is supposed to be like the sun or what the hell this is. Later there's the one that it shows later has a shield in the front with this on it, and it's like a chair with this bird also on it. It's really weird because it's like the same but not, and then there's dudes riding on these things, like steering it. It's weird. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Like, I assume this is to calculate distance and stuff, but what the hell is it? And they vary too. Like, there's a bunch of different ones. It's really weird. And also, what I was referring to is if these things are for, like, meant to cover up something. Although you can see that all the, you know, the lines go off of it. But ships. Yeah, here we got some ships shooting at each other and stuff. There's a bunch of sinking ships and stuff like that too. People looking like they're drowning and stuff. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, this pops up a few times. This biohazard symbol. Which, I mean, I guess obviously comes from something older, but that's what I recognize it as. I think that's it for that one pretty much. Got a bunch, gotta keep going. Let me know, because like I personally prefer long videos like this. Like when I watch this kind of stuff, I like when they're longer. It's more immersive and fun. But let me know what you think. I don't know, if they get too long, I do try to like cut them in half and stuff, because I don't know, I feel like it gets boring for other people even though I like it. So here's the thing, Ireland, and is it just me, or is this like a big ass troll cave or something? It's pretty weird. Or this could be like a hill in the front that's darker, but it looks like a big ass troll cave to me. Don't it? It's weird. Ships. Castles. See, these are nothing. We start seeing some huge castles then too. These maps are so weird too, because it's like, what are you supposed to consider being to scale or not? There's other places where there's mountains, and then there's trees that are huge, and then there's like mountains bigger than the other mountains. It's like, is this on purpose? Is it something? Oops. Not paying attention. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these circle things. What the hell are they? I legitimately don't get what they are. And here's this thing too. And see, like, this one is way different than the other ones. And then there's ones that are made of like 2 sticks and like this thing wrapped around it. It's weird. I don't know. The only thing I could think with these circles is some kind of like magnetic, nodal point or something, or some kind of like energy something. I don't know. But here's intersections that don't seem to mean anything. I don't really get that. I don't know. Get a little closer, I guess. This weirdo whale. And just the fact that they're all different. Like, I don't know, this thing's weird me out. I've been bugging on them the whole time I go through this. And these tents too, like, what are the tents? I don't. I mean, I get it, they're tents, but they represent something, right? Like, I don't know. And like I said about the scale of things, I don't really. There's weird scaling of shit. And I understand, they're going to show like a person to represent the kind of people at a place or whatever, but it's still just weird sometimes how big or small some of this stuff is. Comparatively. So here's a different measurement thing. I thought this twice now and didn't say it, so I want to say it too. And when referring to these circle things and these lines, like, some of these maps have like normal grid. Well, even here, like in the bigger like, it has normal grid lines too. So like, I don't. Did they just do that for the, drawing it out? I guess I don't know. Even so, what the hell are them circle things then? I'm talking too much and not looking at this map. My bad. Got a water bear thing again. Water bear. That's funny. Oh shit, this one's eating a fish. Livsborg, France, Bavaria. Ooh, I hope I didn't miss it. There's a volcano. I don't know if that's like, what is it? Pompeii. I'm not sure. I don't think I missed that one. That's what I hate about when I have to go through this stuff more than once, is I'm concerned about, catching everything I caught the first couple times. Denmark. Oh yeah, it's on this one actually. There's Barbary. See, and then this has big grid lines and not as many of those ridiculous everywhere grid lines. I don't really understand it, man. This thing got a different, fancier one. But yeah, over here. That looks like a volcano to me. I don't know what else it would be. I guess. What you think? I don't know. Whatever. It's a volcano, man. Castles. This is Croatia. Bohemia. Onward. Let's get at it. Europe. According to that. According to the caption I can pretend to read, this says Europe. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to slap it off your face like that. Better just quit while I can. Felt like an inappropriate joke there for a second, but we'll just keep it moving. Maps, bruh. So Denmark, we got a weird deer, some fox things, more of these tents. And then when these tents come up later, there's like a dude sitting in one. We start seeing like kings in chairs then, so I guess, you know, it's supposed to mean something. I'm supposed to know who they are, but I don't. I don't really get, I don't know, something I was talking about one of the other times I recorded this, but there must be a reason. Like, we'll see later, we'll hear kind of there's bigger castles, but then there's like those tents that are up at the top. And I mean, again, there's a reason that they're represented the way that they are. I don't, what, everybody in Russia lives in tents? I don't get what what the hell that's supposed to be, really. Drinking my coffee. Here we have like the weird grid lines again too. Or not grid lines. What do you call it when it's not? I don't know. Ship. Gothia. Fox boys. Look at them foxy boys. What's that say? I don't know. Look at this deer. It's hilarious. Deer. Nizext. And then we have these two. We got these half circle boys. And, oh, this is the whole deal. Let's go. So, one more of this crap. And then see here, this is like a Hyperborean, whatever. But then we have Hyperborean mountains too. And this is like something I was saying. These mountains are huge compared to these ones and like the rest of them. And I'm wondering if there's significance to that this is on top of one of these Hyperborean mountains, you know? Magnetics and Mount Meru and whatnot. More tent boys. More circle boys. And again, like, why are these huge? I don't understand. Like, why isn't there just a tent this size that they put to represent these? Why? I didn't mean to do that. But why? Is this natural? I'm skeptical, man. Bulgaria, Macedonia, Asia Propria. Does that mean like first? That's my guess. More of these round things. That's about it. Oh, what's that? Is this Ark of Alexandria? Oh, there's another cool thing. I don't think we missed it yet. But yeah, that's about... This was my favorite thing on this particular map. Was this Hyperborean stuff. And whatever this is. Next. is next? Let's get a full shot of this one. Oh, now we got some people action finally. Some weird animals probably. Stuff gets funny. There's these weird peacock birds or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Oh, I'm kicking stuff. Elephant in a tree. So, naked guy getting chased. Some guys in robes with a bird. Camels. I think this is a funny looking thing. Again, I understand that animals are huge just to like show you, you know, what kind of animals are there, but why are the fucking tents huge? I don't get that part. Got some ship action. It's Portugal. There's a giant, maybe even star fort. Wouldn't surprise me. That's like a whole thing I always want to do when I look at this stuff. Like, make note of these and look up, you know, start actually like looking at Portugal through history, through its maps, and you know, I'm sure there's a star fort around, you know. Again, like, is this to hide something? Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Like, I understand why people say that, because it's weird. Some giant castles again. Gnarly fish. Oh, this is something with these boats too. You see these more than once. That, like, look at this boat. What the hell is going on with this boat? Because it's not like the other, like, you know, there's normal ships with like a couple sails, and then there's ones that look like this. I do not know. I guess I should have looked at this a little more. Oh no, I flipped it already. We're good. Good to go. Go on now, get. Show me your maps now. Okay, so here's great, because I was just talking about it. Ships. They're shooting each other. I mean, I guess, like, you know, I guess people from different regions would have different types of ships, right? Like, that makes sense to me, but this just doesn't look like a thing that would sail, right? Like, I don't know. Blasting each other. This guy's like, hey, what are you guys doing? So here's like another weird scale measuring thing. Greece, I suppose. Huge ass mountains. Big old double moon flag. This is pretty funny. Look at this guy. Shit. This guy's about to smack the hell out of a lion and leopard or something. Look at this one. And then with these weird ass things. I don't get it. There's some huge mountains again too. This is a giraffe. Oh, that's in Africa. Yeah, I guess so. Next. Just got this. Flip this one around, I think. Actually, I think we will. I think we will wrap up here, and I will continue next time. But this is what we'll be getting into. More weird circles. Biohazard. Dude about to bludgeon a lion. Got little shacks. Pointy cities. tribal warfare, elephants, moon flags. Don't miss it. I mean, basically come back for more. And instead of weird circles, we got some kind of weird umbrella now too. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, please tune in for the rest of this book, and I might have a couple other tangents off of things we find in here. So thank you. See you next time.